Let's unfortunately get this started.
How about we just enter with like positive thinking? Just positive.
You know what, Lance? You're right. Yeah. You know what? How about you open up?
Why the fuck
episode?
is you see the re-zero? Why is the E cut off at the bottom?
Why? What happened to the positivity?
Sorry, I'll be positive starting right now.
Ka-chink.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Weeb After Hour. We are playing ReZero Prophecy of the Throne. It's Lance, I'm on the sticks tonight, and with me is Peter.
But I'm on the sticks tonight.
And Plinchy.
Hello.
Alright, so now I will hit load game, and I will be loading the old file. Last time we were with Felt trying to get an audience with Tiga because Sakura bored the fuck out of us.
Please, Felt.
Anywho. Did I do good?
Yeah, you know what? It was so believable. Even I thought you were playing the game.
Yes.
Yeah, even I thought I was Peter.
I don't know what'll happen, but live strong, alright? That goes for you too, Subaru.
Live strong. Live
Wow,
Moss.
she looks cute. She really is a royal selection candidate. I was overwhelmed. I feel the same way. I was totally overcome.
What were we doing last
With
time?
what?
It's bright.
So Super died, and then he was like, okay,
Now
we need to
what
fight
do you
against
want to talk
Sakura,
about?
but we need Tiga on
I
our side,
doubt this
so
is a
let's
simple
have...
invitation to dinner,
I need to sneak over
I'm
to
glad you
him
came.
and talk to him, so he had Felt help him
Anxious
sneak
you wouldn't.
over to Tiga.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
not at all like that. We're good friends, aren't we?
Did that bullshit little sneak around the mansion.
Subaru?
Our church thing.
For starters, have a seat. Then we'll talk.
God, this auto button is
This does seem
fantastic.
to be rather important after all.
Literally just like
The imposter
leaning
is
back on my
melting,
chair eating
isn't
like
it?
a ice cream mochi right now.
Oh, what flavor?
Mango.
Cut me down right away.
Oh,
It's still
I really like
Yeah,
that
Con-
flavor.
our conversation.
Costco has like 3 packs
Awesome.
or 3 boxes pack.
Also,
So
Nice.
You went out of
I
your
think
way
it was
to
like
call me.
mango, strawberry,
waited
and
here all by
green
yourself.
tea.
I want to take this all in good faith.
it took a lot.
I
to
ate the whole
convince
box by myself, so I feel sleepy.
If Rem were here with me, you wouldn't let
Me
your
too.
guard down this much, would you?
What? Did Miss Anastasia train you in the art of negotiation? You acted similarly with the caravan.
Being an apprentice under the tutelage of the head of the Hoshin company? Yeah, no thanks. If I said anything
kinda
more,
rude.
I'd probably have to pay a licensing fee for using the Hoshin name.
Yes, she was
They don't know
quite
what that
demanding.
means, do they?
Still, though, Subaru,
A
Was your
licensing
early
fee?
remarks
It's like,
set
what are you
in
talking
earnest?
about, Subs?
I won't overlook it a second time.
Unfortunately, I can't back
The
down.
fact that this world doesn't know what a
My
lottery is
understanding of
just...
the situation is
that
pretty
seems a
solid
little
now.
unbelievable.
So you think Mel
Like,
is the
everyone knows
imposter?
about the concept of, like, risk and reward.
And I know about a lot of what
Yeah.
you're planning, and about
Gambling,
Solid, too.
really.
Yeah. There's no gambling in this world.
It would seem asking you how you learn
Well,
of all
lotteries
this is
are
pointless.
only,
Especially if you
what
know
is the
about
word,
Solid.
worthwhile?
I have nothing else
If
to hide.
a shit ton of people do it, so they
Right.
would need multiple provinces.
Yeah,
To
to make like the
organize
super
it.
lotto.
Let me say just
And I
one
think the
thing.
issue was that
This isn't
they weren't
something
able to
Mel is
do
doing
that.
because she wants to.
Yeah, this is
Mel would
Anastasia
never
was like,
harm
I don't know
a
how I'm
fly,
gonna get a
much
whole bunch
less
of people
kill someone.
on board with that kind
I
of shit.
assure you that most of what she said is the truth.
Something like
tried,
that.
Relation with
and I
you
don't
and
think
Miss
people
Yeah.
have
Emilia is
tried.
genuine. Of
feel like
course,
people don't
I
wanna
doubt
give
you
up.
would believe such convenient stories
Yeah,
at this
money.
point.
For
No.
us a chance
I
to
believe
win
you.
bigger money.
Huh?
I said I believe you. Every word of it. I
Yeah,
know
something,
Melty
something,
isn't
something.
capable of hurting anyone. That goes for you too, right?
I wouldn't say that. I'd do anything for Mel's sake. I always have.
Come on, just go with the flow here. Jeez, don't be so uptight all the time.
What are you
So
talking
sorry.
about, Subaru?
It's a
That's
bad
exactly
habit of
like how
mine,
you
but-
are with
Yeah.
Emilia.
Thank you.
What?
Sure.
That's why they're best friends.
That's why they're the same
Let
character.
me start over. Why are you doing something like this?
It's just
Sakura
Subaru
put you
number
up to
2 on
it?
the right.
So you even know that much. This may be weird coming from me, but it should have been impossible to see through her.
Oh, she
Really?
definitely had me for a while there. I only noticed when, well, it was just chance.
I saw her with like a legion of bugs walking down the
Whose
street.
orders does Sakura follow? Is the whole Transcendent Dragon Church guilty?
Hang on, slow down. I know you have a lot you want to ask me, but I don't have time to answer it all.
Don't have
Why?
time?
Slipping out like this was already tough enough. No one suspected anything since Miss Felt asked me to do this, but the atmosphere at the church has... Simply put, Sakura has been quite on edge recently.
But you're just
I just
having
hope
dinner with
nothing
your
is
best
happening
bro.
Don't tell me you were tailed.
No, I don't think so. Her trust hasn't completely waned after all.
What do you mean? In you and Melty?
No, not quite. She only trusts that Mel and I are too bound by fear and weak of heart to oppose her.
It's a seriously awful kind of trust.
And she's right.
Yeah.
That means I won't be able to confront her anymore.
For that reason, I can't arouse any suspicion on us, so I'll be brief with my answers. First, as to who Sakura is given orders from. I've only ever overheard these conversations, but it's someone called Mother.
Mama. Yep.
Just to be sure, do you think Sakura has relations with the witch cult?
The witch cult? That sounds pretty out there. As far as I know,
Is it?
I at least have never suspected Sakura of being a witch cultist. Though, I do understand your concern, given how awful her personality is.
I see. That's fine. Let's put that on hold for now then.
So we're never
Is there
probably gonna
anything
come
else you
back
can
to
tell
that.
me?
I don't know
Nope.
anything about this Mother person. However, I know she isn't affiliated with the Transcendent Dragon Church.
What makes you so sure?
I once snuck into the Council's headquarters. I did a little digging of my own. So
What's
that's
Wow.
the
why I think
opposite
that.
of
You mean the
transcendent?
council of the church? You did that
Ascendant.
Unfortunately, there was nobody else I could trust. Well, I know this
That
sounds
felt really
bad.
cheeky
Mel
coming
is
from
no
you.
exception.
You don't trust Melty? How can that...
That's just how it has to be. This matter runs deeper than it seems on the surface. I did everything I could to try to escape their hands. Infiltrating the council was part of that. Without knowing who our enemies are, I'd have no idea who or what to fight against. That's
Trust
why
us, man. We don't either.
Fighting alone this whole time.
I still don't know if anyone's a bad guy in this fucking game.
So what did he
It
just
must
say?
have
He
been
doesn't
tough.
trust Melty.
Doesn't just Melty, yeah. Because
It's
I
too
guess
early
Melty
to
is like
speak in
just a
past
devoted
tense.
follower of
None
the
of this
church.
is over yet.
Because she's,
You're so
you know,
proud.
a nun.
You can always borrow my lap and cry your heart out if you need to.
And
So
he's
even-
not.
As if
He's just
anyone would do
protecting
something
Melty.
so embarrassing.
He's Melty's
Actually,
knight.
there was. Someone
Right.
did
So,
exactly that at one point.
It's not. I don't think it's like he
I got
doesn't
it.
trust Melty.
From
It's
your
just like
point of
he
view, the
doesn't like
church probably isn't
believe in the
enemy.
church
It's
that
just being
Melty
used
is
by Sakura.
really
Right.
into. So
Rather, to be more precise, it's that mother person.
that's why he's
pulling
trying to do
all the
everything he
strings.
can to pull Melty
They're
out of
our
there.
new enemies.
Hmm.
And Wolf.
Because he loves Melty.
Wolf is our enemy. This fact can't
Aha! You did know about the clown.
Tiga, but Wolf's true identity is...
Right. They're exactly who you're thinking of. Solemn is Wolf, and he's borrowing Puka's power.
And he's Melty's older brother.
Hang on, you even know that? Seriously?
Oh, you can tell because
How
they
did you uncover all
look so
this?
similar.
Are you going to say you know my mother's name too?
Is that why last time I talked to
It's
Melty, a
painful to
piece
hear.
of candy fell
I
down
want you to talk
from her
about this
pocket?
seriously.
As you said. Mel
Oh,
and Solemn are
is that why she
siblings.
doesn't like sweet
They've always
stuff?
gotten along well. ever
Because
since they
her
were
older
kids.
brother shoved too
Mel
much candy
relies
into her
on
mouth when
Solemn
they were
so
younger?
much.
Huh?
I
When did
felt
she
a
say she
sense
doesn't
of
like sweets?
opposition
Oh,
toward it.
yeah,
When-
there's that
She
throwaway
sounds-
line, right? It was like,
Yeah, when they like brought an
Them
apple
too.
pie or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, I
Maybe
don't
our
like
childhood
desserts
friends.
or sweets."
me too. It was
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
Wow.
hey, don't talk about that.
Childhood friends.
Yeah, I'll eat
She's like,
this.
They all wandered into that village. Into
Yeah,
Farzad.
like it actually like
Together
would
ever
matter
since.
for us.
Wow, yeah, that's such
Good
a
job for
fortunate
remembering.
detail. I would have immediately guessed her
Oh.
connection to Solemn if I knew.
I just remember.
Well, of all people.
I just remember we made fun of that bit because it just didn't fit with anything we were talking
Yeah, it
about.
was just so random. We were like talking about something randomly, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, look, like sweet apple candy or something." And then Melty was like, "Oh, I don't really like sweets." And then Tico's like, "Shh, Melty," and she was like, "Oh."
On his hands?
And then we're just like, anyway, so what we were talking about?
Yeah, and
It's
Tico's
such
like,
a like a
"Don't worry, I'll
shoved in
eat it for you."
everything.
Yeah,
It's his hands
so
that matter
forced.
more. Under his bandages, he hides the power of the evil eyes.
Yeah.
Evil eyes. Wait, so if both of them come from the same special tribe, does that mean Melty has them too?
No,
No, Melty
she
has seductive
something
eyes.
far more exceptional. The power she was blessed with is monumental.
Power that
Sakura
picks our
and the
hips.
mastermind are after. Melty
Yeah.
has the evil eye of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Wait,
That's
What?
too big of a word for a
you
Subaru.
mean...
It's a
make
big
us
word for
royal?
me.
Subaru. It's a power
Not
that
royal,
makes
I
people
mean-
more susceptible to her. That's
make
her
a
evil
king?
eye of indoctrination. Kind of a funny
With her
thing, huh?
hips, queen.
But it's nothing to laugh
Queen
at.
slay.
Submitting people to favor you is a force to reckon with.
That's right.
The evil eye of indoctrination activates when Mel touches someone. So as soon as someone takes her hand in theirs, for example, they're already under her spell.
Like you!
So that's why... How many people... Even the ones who inspected her dragon insignia to see if it was real.
They could have already been afflicted if they came in contact with her beforehand.
Well, I guess it's all
That
making
explains
sense
why
now.
they value Mel so much, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a ridiculous power.
I've heard the evil eye of indoctrination is quite a
I
legendary
like how Tiga
power,
said he's gonna keep
even
this
among
short,
Mel's
but
tribe.
I know.
Until it
We've
manifested
been here for like a half
itself
hour.
years
On.
ago.
yeah.
In the ancient past, someone
It's just
had the
short
same
story
evil
long.
eye. They ended up doing a lot more harm than good.
That's chilling.
With just a glance, they could take someone's life.
That's really chilling. That's why Sakura won't let go of Melty.
It's like two boys are like out camping. They're telling
guys
like
do
ghost
something
stories in
about
the
Sakura
tent
way
with like
back
the flashlight
before,
in their face.
Yeah.
Nobody can resist it.
But instead, they're in Anastasia's diner
Sakura
as
is
usual
cautious around Mel,
Yeah.
after all. Getting Mel
because
to touch her would
we
be
can only
difficult.
draw so many
But
backgrounds.
even then,
And they're like
It's
the
not
little
Mel
cat
can
kid
defy
is like,
Sakura in the first place.
hamburger,
She
so
can't defy
good.
her?
Hamburger.
I told you, Mel has the power of the evil eye.
This is like
But
my
did you notice
fucking
them at all?
15th
What, do they
hamburger
have something to do
today.
with her actual eyes?
And I just got here like
Wait.
2 minutes ago.
Solemn's were on his hands. I guess I
What?
wouldn't know where hers would be. If she's hiding
my
them
God,
under
it's her
clothes,
hips.
then I wouldn't want to
Oh.
I'd never
They're
let
not
you get
hips,
that
they're
frisky with her
eyeballs.
anyway.
Oh
thought process
no!
is
And she
correct.
shakes them, and you just
We're
like,
originally
it's like a
in her hands,
pendulum.
just like
You're just
Solemn's.
getting under her
Oh.
hypnosis.
More, right? I've seen her hands up
Bounce,
close several
go on,
times
go
now.
on, go on.
It's like they've been erased, or rather, they're hidden somehow. If her evil eyes were visible, everyone would know of the power she holds. That'd just be an inconvenience.
It's kind of nasty
Say
to
they
have your
were
eyes on
hidden,
her
but
hips.
Aren't they part of her body?
Well, kind of like EA.
How could they be?
He has eyes on like his,
Apparently mother's
his shoulders and everything.
I guess so.
This
What if you get, like,
mother
lint in
used
any of
magic
them?
To distort one's
I
body.
don't like, but
Or
just
not quite.
it would be crazy if like we make fun of her hips this entire
It's
series,
something
and then it
more
actually,
important.
Yeah.
Whatever
it actually
Mother
it does
used
mean
to
something.
reconstruct Mel's body. As a result, Mel's evil eyes were hidden, and it doesn't stop there.
There's more?
Mel isn't able to eat with that body.
Oh.
There it is.
What?
She was made unable to eat.
That's why she won't eat the
What
apple
exactly
pie.
does that mean?
There you
Just
go.
as it sounds, Mel's throat, the passage for food to pass through, has been blocked.
Why?
Passage for food? Do you mean the esophagus?
Tiga,
strange. They blocked out her
esophagus.
What?
Breathe just fine. Sakura's even boasted about the marvel of it all.
That reminds me. Before. What if she can't eat?
Yeah,
How's
okay,
she
you brought
gonna
it up.
buy? Don't tell me they turn her back before each meal, then change her when she's done.
It's nothing that intense. They have a certain insect that they utilize.
Yep.
Insect.
Oh.
They're called mana wasps. But I don't know much about them. I think Mother created them. Those bugs are what Mel feeds on. The bugs use their stingers to directly inject mana stored within their bodies into Mel.
Holy shit. She's on the roids.
The same was done to me before, but I couldn't endure it.
Pussy.
It's unforgivable.
Yes, I'll never forgive them for what they're doing to her. Or myself, for allowing it to go on for so long.
Okay, but if we stop this, how is Melty gonna like get by?
There's nothing I can say.
She can't eat.
Your experience is too harsh.
So you
for me
need
to
those bugs.
talk
That's like
like
her
I can
life support.
understand.
That's fine. It would be far worse if you experienced something similar and could sympathize with me.
Wow.
Right. What about you? You've done all this for Melty, so are you affected by her evil eye too?
No,
No.
it's nothing like that.
Because I actually
Her
have the
evil
good eye.
Indoctrination doesn't affect me, and that's not the only thing.
Huh?
My body can't be interfered with by any outside influences. It's something I was born with. Whether it be a magical enhancement or impairment, I'm unaffected by it all.
Oh, lucky
That goes
bastard.
for both my body and mind. So,
That's it. That's why you weren't affected by Emilia's recognition obstruction robe.
recognition obstruction robe?
We need a shorter
The
name
white
for that
robe she
robe.
usually wears. It's magically infused to hide the wearer's identity.
Rob.
So when we first met,
Rob.
Oh, right. I saw her as herself. I see. So that's what tipped you off. That's why you suspected me from the start.
it certainly caught my attention, but I never
Yeah.
really suspected you of anything.
Yes. I suspected you all along.
I think right from the start, I felt like we would get along well.
Aren't you an embarrassing fellow, Subaru?
Yeah. Quiet. Anyway.
You know
is
what? Now that I
thing
think
of yours
about
a
it,
divine
who
protection?
else would have been the
That's
imposter?
right. The divine protection
Like,
of insensitivity.
In retrospect,
It doesn't
like,
sound
could we
cool, so
really
I
say,
don't
like,
bringing it
any
up.
of the other candidates were
Divine protection
imposters
of
when
Yeah, if we have like a
Melty
branching
just came out of nowhere.
storyline, they could
It
just
really
create
is
like
all
alternate
neat.
dimension, alternate universes with these like
Does Melty know
Yeah.
about
alternate
She
stories.
doesn't.
Oh, that sounds like a
I
game
haven't
worth
told
$60.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it actually sounds like a game with
Simple,
like
really.
creative writing put
I
into
don't
it.
have it in me to tell her.
Mhm.
And Mel doesn't really
New
trust
Game
too many
Plus?
people.
Nope.
Doesn't sound like
Hmm.
it.
No
No.
new game plus
But
in
it's
this.
true. Mel's.
Sad,
She
sad.
only trusts those she's touched who are under the effect of her evil eye.
Yeah, that was one of the
Because she
reviews. It was
wants
like
But because that's the way she was raised,
the imposter. If you've read or watched
about time.
the anime,
it'll be suspicious. if
you
I stay
obviously know who it
Let
is.
me ask one more thing. You
It doesn't take a genius to
You
figure
all
out who's
obey
like the
Sakura because you wanna save
unusual
Melty,
element in the
right?
story.
on. That is Solemn's
Yeah.
and my ultimate goal. As for Wolf and Puka,
It's kind of like
I'm not sure what they're after.
like going to see the movie
If I come up with a way
Titanic,
to fix her
and then the
throat,
movie poster at the
Ally
front of the
yourself with
theater
this.
is the
You
ship
can
cut in
do
half.
Something like that?
And then
Yeah,
you're like,
Rose
I
pushing
wonder what's
off
gonna
Jack
happen in
away.
this movie.
I
Yeah.
see. But yeah, if you can make that a reality, I could ally with you guys. However,
You had to kill me, brother.
I don't think you can do it.
if
Well,
we
no, not
fight
gonna have,
alongside you,
it just
that
has the
doesn't
hull
guarantee
punctured.
Mel's safety.
I mean, you could just, isn't there
Can't
like,
imagine she'd comply much,
just the boat
knowing that
sinking?
she's the only hostage
Yeah.
left.
so you're like, oh, okay.
It won't be enough to save
I'm sure this will be a
Mel,
happy story.
unless we knew for sure. I'd likely take my sword up against you.
You wouldn't do that against your
There's
twin
just
brother.
One last piece missing to persuade him.
Subaru,
What?
I see you have finished, Subaru. Did you manage to speak to Tiga?
Mealy? Why are you here?
Yes, robotic voices.
know
I
I
am
asked
done
Ren to
speaking to
wait for me,
Tiga.
but
I came
Yes,
back
Siri
after
and
finishing my
Alexa.
business in the royal castle, but Ron was the only one at the inn. I asked her about you and she said you were all here. I was waiting for you. Then Miss Emilia arrived, so we waited for
God,
you
Rab, do
together.
you have anything else better to do?
sorry it was
No.
out in the
That's
cold
literally
like
her
this.
job.
Are you two okay?
Just wait hand and foot
Yes,
for
I'm
Subaru.
fine. They said so
Yeah.
much
Sad.
to me during my
Sad.
questioning.
Really fucking
But I
sad.
got through it all. It is fortunate we were informed of what to expect by Miss Cruchet and Miss Anastasia beforehand.
Oh, that's
But
right.
what
They say
about you,
Cruchet.
Subaru?
What?
Yeah.
I don't see no E.
I was able to ask a bunch of things.
It's
Alphonse?
it's invisible.
There's your bad habit again, Subaru.
What?
Huh?
Bearing these burdens all by yourself, solving everything all on your own.
Well, no one else is
You
very
collapse
helpful.
under the pressure. It happened once before, remember?
Except for my boy Otto.
Well,
Or do you want to lay in my lap again?
Yes.
Mealy?
That will not do. Rem will offer her lap for Subaru.
Okay, you guys just sit side by side and then
I'll take
share
both.
the lap pillow.
Can't do this by
You guys
yourself.
become my bed.
So I think we should get
Just
up
lay
and
on
tell
top
us.
of it.
I can't win against Mealy. Okay then. I'll tell you everything as we walk. We'll think it all over together.
Of
Okay.
course.
But
You can count on
make sure you
us.
time skip this. Yeah, I don't
What
want to
did you
hear
want
the
to
same
think
thing
about?
again.
Nah, how about we take it real slow and also have
Wait.
conversations with NPCs that won't matter.
Yeah. Would you really
Change
wonder
future.
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 I'll jot
Yeah.
it down.
Shut up, Tiga. Oh, thank goodness we're on next day already.
Day 8.
What a pleasant morning.
There it is.
Huh.
Ram is still
Huh.
Ram, even in the early hours of the morning.
Yes, sister is perfect every morning. She's likely even more perfect than she was yesterday.
That's
Perfect is
impossible, Ram.
Me
perfect.
too much.
That's,
Yeah.
doesn't
But
make
it is fitting.
sense.
After all, I have been given an important duty. You seem really motivated, Ram. But it is reassuring. Of
Is
course,
it?
I wasn't able to accompany you yesterday. As soon as Lord Roswell is prepared, we intend to get going. What about
They
you, Miss Emilia?
They put the witch
just
cult
told it's okay
mask
to
on
let
and
me
just start
in, but-
terrorizing the town.
She said I'm coming along. EMD, Emilia Major Determination.
There was the thing yesterday night, too.
Totally ignored him.
Fine, Mom, but maybe I should be there just in case,
It's like,
right?
alright, he's just thirsty.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
yeah.
Doesn't have eyes on
They're
the back
used
of
to
her
it
head.
already.
So having Miss Emilia along is very reassuring. See? So you rely on me too, Subaru.
I'm always being helped by you and Rem, but I know that it would be senseless.
Mostly
to refuse
Rem.
your
Ram
help
is
just for
like,
that reason.
fuck you.
Ha.
Then it's the same as
Huh.
ever.
Yeah.
It's okay to rely on me.
All right, I got it. Mealy and Rem are going with me. Ram's doing what we talked about yesterday.
Going
Huh.
along with Lord Roswell to make the adjustments. While we had a favorable response last time, the location may affect the circumstances.
Wow, you really are reliable. All right, let's
Rude.
do this.
Yes, leave it to me. Yes,
She sounds like an
let's
older
do our
sister.
best. Huh, that goes with
Yeah, Ram's voice actor is pretty spot on.
Oh,
Yeah,
where did you
Good
come
is what
from?
I'd expect.
Hey, Buck.
Okay, bye, Puck.
Bye, Buck.
I hope you'll take our hand, my friend.
So is this the street?
Please, not the
Shop I'm
Appa
familiar
guy.
with is here.
Please.
If it
He's
was a bar
Reinhardt.
or something like that, it would be really cool. But in reality,
No.
it's just a fruit shop.
Not the Appa
Yeah.
I
guy.
think just having a familiar shop makes you very cool, Subaru.
That doesn't make
Putting
sense,
Appa in
Rem.
hand is stylish.
That doesn't make
Is
sense,
that
Rem.
stylish? An Appa as a prop feels like some Showa-era actor.
We don't know what that means.
Showa. I don't really
You
understand.
can show her
but
these nuts.
I'm sure it would be fitting for Subaru. Yes, Subaru is a great Showa actor.
Seems like you don't get it, but you kinda do. Okay, that's enough sidetracking. Let's just get our objective done. Come on.
What could you
Hey,
possibly? Oh my
welcome.
fucking god!
Oh, it's you guys.
Oh my god.
Just reminding
Even
you,
Katamon just
these
like,
last few
God,
days,
fucking
you've been big
stop
customers of
bothering
yours,
me.
You know? You need to give better service to your good customers, or you're not gonna get any regulars.
I don't even know
I
you.
have no idea what that means.
You bought two
well,
apples in
I'm
5
sorry
days.
About my first comment. Let me redo my greeting.
Hey, fuck
Hey,
off.
Welcome. Let's see. 100 apples today?
No, thank you.
Wow,
Katamon, he
you
knows.
Really do get along.
He knows, dude.
Yes, certainly. Subaru said he is an old friend.
We've met him like 5 times.
Doubtful whether the feeling's mutual
That's
with
too
the
many
other
times already. Like, they've met twice now,
Got more pretty girls with you today.
as far as he knows.
Flower in both hands and a puck on the head is my style today. But we didn't come here to play around. I'll buy some appas. And along with that, I've got a request.
Do you think I'll accept any request?
I still don't like the invisible
app.
Appa trick.
Just so you know, I have work to do. I can't do what you want on a whim.
You think tossing this apple up is easy?
Yeah, like,
That's
you
how
sell
play it.
appas, dude. What are you talking
Look at
about?
all that fresh fruit. They're all eagerly waiting for their chance to be sold. I can't let them down.
Buy it all.
So just buy your appas and go. My job is to get these fruits to meet their destined partner.
He's
See,
gonna buy
this
it
is
all.
like the kind of like character development I want out of this game. More Katamon fan service.
This may be overly intrusive,
Just like how like
but
proud
may I
he
say
is to
something,
be an
Mr.
apple
Shopkeeper?
seller.
Yeah, just talking about
What is it,
selling
young lady?
appas, talking about
Just so you
eating
know,
appas,
this guy here is the
talking
kind of
about
guy who makes
throwing
life
appas into
hell
the
for
air.
everyone around him
Dude,
with his
that's like a
impossible
slice of
and
life
unreasonable nonsense.
high school
Hurry up and
club that
find
needs to
your
get built.
master. Trust me.
4
Only
cute
looking out
girls.
for you.
Nope, just Katamon.
Just Katamon.
My heart here.
Thank you very much for the advice. However, Rem could never part from Subaru.
Unless
This
you're
guy's
dead.
a real player. If I were the judge, I'd sentence him to death for this crime.
You're an extremely biased judge.
According to your story, Mr. Shopkeeper, you cannot cooperate with Subaru because you will lose time to sell this fruit. In that case, I will help operate the shop. Would you listen to
What?
Subaru's request during that time?
You will?
Yes. Is that acceptable? I'd like to ask too, sir. This is very important.
What the
I'll do my
fuck
best
do
to
we
help
need fucking
Mealy.
Just buy all the apples.
Kabudan for?
Please,
Please
you're really
take my
unprecedented.
hand, friend.
I respect your guts, ladies.
Is that who he's referring to?
It's been
I sure
years
as fuck
since I
hope
set up
not.
shop on this street. I'm finally well established after all these years. But sales haven't become steady quite
It's
yet.
because you only sell
A
apples,
business
you
isn't
fuck.
built in a day. You two shouldn't take this lightly.
Oh my god. Emilia and Ram running a shop fan service.
Thank you very much. 5 each of apples and
Does
oranges,
Katamon not
correct?
realize that cute girls sell
I need a
anything?
change. This
Yeah,
should
that's
do
why
it.
Katamon has only been
Please
selling
carry them home
appas.
carefully. Miss
Like
Emilia,
zero
I
marketing in
finished
sight.
over here. Are you doing okay? Yeah, seems fine. You're amazing at this, Rem. Your quickness surprised me. It's thanks to your
The
assistance,
writers are
Miss
so
Emilia.
proud of this. This is why this game costs $60.
The writers were just like, what the fuck am I doing?
No,
What am I doing with my life? I graduated from a very highly established college with a degree in English, and this is what I got. Or degree in
They wield this
I don't
much
fucking
power.
know.
Impossible. The shop emptied out while I was gone?
No
Oh,
way.
Pops? Man, I wanted
I
you to
don't
see
get it.
Fruits went off and found their soulmates one after the other.
Even that
Okay.
basket and
We
that box.
get
Oh my
it.
god! You could have just
Sales
bought
record I spent years
everything.
building up to it. The shop was broken
just-
in such a short time.
We don't have money.
Do you have my
Well, I
condolences?
guess.
Or should I say
I guess they
congratulations?
assumed because they have maids and they live in a
you're
big
back, sir.
place. They have
Nah, that's why we only have 2
Will we help?
maids. We live in a big place. Also, I think Rem and Ram get paid in like, well, Ram definitely gets paid in like sex from Roswell,
Oh, overkill.
and then Rem just gets paid with just seeing Ram being happy, I
You
guess.
did good work after all, young
Roswell?
ladies.
The clown guy,
My confidence.
Oh.
Well, don't
Yeah.
get discouraged. And
because
don't
him
make
and
such a
Ram
scary
have
face.
like this weird like
Enough with the scary face.
relationship.
The person
like-
waiting for you is down that alley.
I assume somewhat
Leave 'em waiting
physical.
too long.
Thank you. I owe you one.
Thank you for your help. We are very grateful. Okay then.
Are
I'm
we?
sorry to leave, but we'll be going. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, go on. Also, the silver-haired young lady there.
Yes?
You helped out my daughter before. She hasn't gotten lost since then.
I kept her
That's
chained up in her
wonderful to
room.
hear.
She'll never leave that area now.
That's very good
Was
to
he
hear.
saying something at the end?
Yes.
I'm very glad I found her
did.
and trapped her in the
But it's
jail
okay.
cell that you have for her.
Because it was a very good thing.
Oh, then
Good
that's
thing
good.
indeed.
Now then, over here should be.
Subaru, over there.
You finally showed up. You shouldn't waste so much of an old man's time.
Who the fuck is this
Oh,
guy?
sorry,
Oh, it's
sorry.
Rom.
Dude,
Man, Rom.
Good for a long time. How old are you anyway, old man Rom?
Sorry, but I stopped counting after 100.
So you still got up to 100. That's not an easy
Wait a minute.
feat. You really
Is that what we
kept
get
at it.
Katamon
On
for?
that point,
Just to find
old
Old Man Rom?
is earnest.
Yeah, Katamon knows everybody.
I'm not happy getting flattery about things like that. More importantly,
Shoot.
it looks like you have more companions.
Trivia:
today.
Katamon does not know who Old Man Ram is. In the anime, he does not fucking know who he is.
At least for you,
Absolutely.
young lady. As for the elf there,
Nice
God,
to
your
see
voice
you
is not
again.
fit you, oh man, Rom.
I don't know what to say.
Ah, right. Mealy and Old Man Ram have a bit of an awkward relationship.
You
Do
say
they?
that out loud, Subaru?
It's
Yeah, that fight area thing, right? Like
Old
she
Man
just
Rom,
showed up and like
about
wrecked his shop a
Mealy.
little bit.
don't worry. Felt already told me. I hear she healed me that day.
Oh, yes, that's right. Did you have any headaches or anything after that?
Shoot,
I
no.
hope you were okay.
I just pounded a beer. And it was
Gosh
all
darn
good.
it, no.
You seem to be even more soft-hearted than what I've heard.
You sound like a
Soft-hearted?
well-spoken.
No way.
Southerner.
First time someone said
Yeah,
that.
you sound like a real southern gentleman, Old Man
An
Rom.
an
And not some
educated
dude
southerner.
who
It's one of
grew up in the
Miss Amelia's
slums.
The result
You
of
sound
the
like
great
you've been
spirit
wrangling
teaching.
them cows for a
That's
long,
exactly
long
right.
time on these prairies.
Yep. And wrangling them quadratic formulas at Harvard
In that
University.
regard, I have no
You were
complaints about
born
your
with a silver
parenting
tongue,
skills.
Old Man Rom.
Good grief. A spirit, a silver-haired half-elf,
God
youngster
damn.
from the other day, and even a demon race girl? What exactly are you gonna have me do?
Demon race girl.
Huh?
Whoa,
Did
you
I
just
ever tell
fucking
you
said
Ren
that
is
to
a
their
demon?
faces? Old Man Rom.
It doesn't matter. About the
I
race
He's
respected you.
He's an old man,
There's actually
dude.
something I wanted to
He's
ask
already
you,
at the
Old
point where he
Man
doesn't give a shit.
Since old people are so wise.
That doesn't sound very genuine. But I owe you
What
for
is this
telling me what
conversation?
felt was. If it's something I can answer, I'll do what I can to help.
Thanks. Anyway, to the main subject.
So, Old Man Rom,
Old
do you
Man
always
Rom,
just hang out in the
you
capital like
ever
this?
heard
You're
the
just
name
like prowling
Faradar?
around?
Did you say Faradar?
Yeah, because no one goes to
Does
his
that
bar.
mean you've heard of it?
He ain't making
I tried
money.
asking Roswell yesterday, but even he didn't know.
Roswell. Ah, from the
Yeah, that's like if I was like born
I
in
see.
Honolulu
So you're
and I'm
involved
just
with him.
constantly just like
Sir?
crawling around like New
Never
York
mind.
City.
Forget I mentioned anything.
What a
Like on my
jump.
free time.
surprising
Yeah,
that
sir,
no
no, that is
responsibility
what it's
doesn't know.
like.
Fardar's far to the south.
Alright, well,
A
for the
land
people
in
out there who don't know what
neighborhood of the
Honolulu
Empire.
is, literally the
slums.
shits of the shits,
Was
yeah.
there, to be more precise.
Yeah.
You mean
Also, it's on an
gone?
island.
It's
And
been
then you
gone
went
for
from
many
that
years
to
now.
New
I hear
York,
that the tribe
also
that
the
lived there
shits of the
vanished
shits,
without a
but at
trace.
least there's hot dog stands
Is
in
that
every
tribe
corner.
related to
Yeah, so I'm
Evil
thinking
Eye
my
tribe?
comparison is pretty
So
accurate.
you've heard of the Evil Eye tribe of Faradar.
Evil Eye Tribe.
God damn it. Now, this is making up random tribes now.
Haven't heard that name in a while.
Oh my god, you know them too.
Yeah,
I
not
don't know
since
about a
Yu
place called
Hakusho.
Faradar. The Evil Eye tribe has been around since long ago. They're a tribe that possess third eyes, also called evil eyes, somewhere on their body. That let them use special powers similar to
maybe-
divine protections.
Maybe
Powers
Melty has it
similar
on
to
her
divine
belly button. That's why her
Is
belly
it
is so
not a divine
defined.
protection bestowed to the entire
No, it's on her
tribe?
hands.
Much like land dragons have the divine protection
No, her hands
of
are.
Winterpelt?
She's not wearing gloves on her hands.
The powers evil
Yeah,
eyes
but-
The eyes are
seem
the eyes are
to
visible. Like
So I
you can
think that's
like
the
she can't
biggest
hide it now that she
difference from
covers
land
it.
dragons.
Maybe it's on her
It's
boobs.
just as
They're very
I thought
suspicious to
Tika
be
was
safe.
saying that Mother
Faradar
literally
tribe
altered her
exhibited
body.
particularly
That's why she
strong
can't
powers.
eat as a result.
And all that power was relied upon
To
during
like
the
hide the
demi-human
eyes on her
war.
hand.
That was
Oh.
the
And
Civil
Subaru's
War
like,
in
how does that
past,
even
right?
work? That doesn't make
Are you a
sense.
veteran of
And
that
Tika's like,
Civil
well, it's
War, Old
Mother's
Man Rom?
So I mean, she always had her
distorted
I
fucking
was just sneaking around trying to
fist
avoid
closed the
fight.
entire time we talked to her.
Faradar.
No, so
No,
I don't know. I don't know what the explanation was. It's like they modified her body
This
so
might be
they
hard
hit
to
her
believe,
eye,
but
and
I
then
didn't
also
know
she
about the
can't
existence
eat.
of the
Like,
Evil Eye
why?
tribe.
Yeah,
When it
that
comes
it
to
didn't make
asking about
sense, but
demi-human
they
related
literally
things, I
said
just couldn't
that
think of anyone
Solemn's
but you, Old Man Rom.
eyes were on his
You
hands.
seem like
and
you've
so
lived in the
Subaru's
royal
like, well, it's
capital
not
for a
on
long time.
Melty's
and
hand.
you know Pops at the
And
fruit
Tika
shop,
was like,
so I figured you were well connected.
He's like,
Guess
oh, it's
everything worked
hidden
out.
It's not such a happy story,
because of
though.
Mother's
That's right.
body altering
There's nobody left in this Faradar
magic
place,
thing.
right?
The whole time I was like,
This
what,
may
are they
not
gonna
be
see
the best
fucking
way to
makeup?
say
Because
it,
I don't understand
races with low
what this is going
population-
I
on.
don't think they have
threaten
makeup.
their
They're like,
existence
no, it's
from
Mother's
No, Roswell has
magic.
makeup.
Even for the
Oh, that's
demon
right.
race.
Maybe
Lemon's sister's village
maybe
was
because like
destroyed.
Melty is like a
But who
nun,
knows if there are
and she's
other
like always
surviving
having her
humans
hands
anywhere.
like together like in a
Don't
praying
say it like that. Put
formation
it
that
that way.
you can never see the eye.
But I'm literally
fuck
telling
no.
you that they said it was Mother's magic. They altered her body.
Which species
Yeah.
is in danger.
But
Yeah,
okay.
Okay, and Solemn, apparently, Subaru's like, oh, Solemn has one on his hand. I'm like, when did we establish that? Did we
But if
actually
there's more to the
mention
Fardar
that?
story, would you be
But we
That
didn't see
Solemn
that
has
either.
Has an eye on his fucking hand?
What do you mean
Like, that's
by
a pretty
that?
good time to have, like, a
This is
maybe
nothing more
an
than
art
hope.
of that.
Right. Or
While it's a
flashback.
fact that Fardar was destroyed, the Evil Eye tribe was
What is this fucking
I get it,
story?
and then I
Evil
don't
Eye
get it,
tribe
because I
was
know what I
taken
read, and I
somewhere
know what I was
for the
hearing.
Evil Eye
but it
power.
Are we
didn't
gonna
make sense.
explain why Solemn is related to
That's what I
Melty?
heard anyway.
No,
My head hurts.
just
I
cut.
bet she's not even like truly her big brother. It's like
I
fucking
told you.
Oh
adopted.
no, I'm gonna bet
But the
that too.
power of the
Like,
Evil Eye
oh,
tribe is valuable.
I mean, they're
both
both from the Evil Eye
orphans.
tribe,
Wanted
but
to round
like
all
maybe,
of them.
yeah, someone
Considering
adopted
scale
the
of
other.
Evil Eye tribe settlement in Fardar,
And that's why
there
it's
could
not
be
on her
100.
hand, because they think it is, because they're
How awful.
siblings, but then, oh wow, they're
No.
not actually
No,
siblings.
I
That's
don't
why they
need
don't
that.
look like each
Why would
other.
you need that twist?
They look nothing
Old
alike.
Man Rom,
They
I wanna
look
know
nothing
something.
alike. That's the should have been the
How far
tip off
can I
number
push this
one.
Yo, it's easier to say that
Like that.
Subaru is
It makes
Old
me
Man
wanna take
Rom's
it back.
older brother.
But I've known Felt since an age before she remembers anything.
Come on.
I think of her like my own
The
grandchild.
twist is that
I
they're
was going to be
siblings.
parted from that grandchild without
Yeah.
I
That-
pray
I know
there
Old
is
Man
not
Rom
another
has a
twist.
southern
even know.
accent,
Gratitude
but Anastasia
can't be
doesn't.
expressed in words.
Is that so?
Yeah, you
Then
know
let
what?
me
I don't know.
apologize in advance. I'm about to take
I think we said it last time
advantage of
Ricardo
old
has a fucking
That
accent
sounds
Yeah,
really
he
bad.
does.
and
But
Anastasia
Subaru's
doesn't.
determined. His delightful smile proves it.
Why are you
He
narrating?
does seem energized. He's about
Because
to
they
scam
wanna
this old
waste
man
our
for
time.
Everything he's got. Is this
Just-
what elder abuse looks
Seriously.
They
like?
just know.
Making
They
it
just
sound even
knew. The
worse.
writers
Cut
knew
it
that
out.
we want to finish
Well,
this
that
series
aside,
and be done with it to
going to
move
ask you
on.
for a pretty
They're like, no,
unreasonable
no.
favor.
10 more
Go ahead.
episodes.
I'll at least hear it out.
Let's just
I
stock
want you
this
to
stuff
find
in
out
with
if
as
that
much
rumor is
shit as we
true.
can.
About the
Yeah, they have to
aftermath of
feed a,
Fardar?
or
And if it is true, if there
go
are
up to a
survivors,
certain time
where they were taken,
requirement. Like,
It'd be
Oh,
fast
yeah.
if I
We gotta
could
fill
find
in
out that
more of
much.
Old Man Rom's and
You're
Subaru's
asking too
dialogue.
much.
I'm pretty
You
sure
really think I
the
could find all
producer's
that
like,
out?
I need 30 hours of
Honest,
content.
No.
And they wrote the story and it was only like 2 hours worth. They're like, well, shit.
Why do you think that?
What are we gonna do? And then they just filled it in with Kabumon and Old Man Rom.
Old Man Rom,
Mr. Rom has been
fucking
to Remen's sister's
Tiga,
village.
and Subaru having
the
the same
dog
conversation
people.
10 times.
So you really were the
Oh,
girl.
dog
the
people.
dog
Oh my
people.
god, the fucking dog people. Yeah,
I'm
I think
pretty
that's a
sure
pretty
we
fair
said-
estimate. About 2 hours, I think, would be
Remen's sister are safe.
actual,
Like, actual
you know,
plot.
narrative content.
Huh?
In any case,
And the rest of it's just us fucking around with other people.
Padding. So much padding.
which means
Pretty sure we spent 5 hours on the
All right,
dog people
all right.
alone.
You don't have to say
I
anymore.
wonder who like play this game and they're like, oh, fascinating.
I do owe
That's so
you,
fascinating, Old Man Rom. I can't wait
always
to learn
pay
more
my
about you and your
Especially when old friends and a girl caught up
Not
in all this.
dead.
you
Glad to
just
hear you say that.
talking in circles about how much you owe Subaru. Like,
Don't
I think he
praise
said
me
that
yet.
like about 7 different
haven't-
ways now. I owe you for helping Felt.
gonna have to
Now,
pull
I
some
don't really
strings
trust strangers, but I do
This'll
take a
be
shine
I
to
do
you,
declare.
Subaru.
Come on,
Yeah.
don't say that.
Felt would be
Just gonna
angry at
end up
me if
helping
I
Felt
turned you
too,
down.
Oh?
Right, Mealy?
oh yes. So let's do our best for everyone to be
God, you're
happy.
easy.
You know, listening to like
Hello,
Emilia
Subaru.
and like Rem
Did you
talk, it just
discover
reminds me like
well?
Yeah.
there's like
Good.
super immersion
Judging by
breaking
your
because
expression,
usually I'm just like, oh, they're really cute girls, but then when I listen to them talk, I'm like, no fucking human talks like
I had help
this.
from a
Yeah.
friend.
Nobody talks
Had
like
help
that.
is a rather conservative way to put it. I made almost all the arrangements. How did you see it in your
Oh,
mind?
no,
Russell.
Russell.
Surely you don't see friends
Yeah!
as nothing more than
Oh, yay, more content
my
with
favorite
this fucker.
character that I care about.
Apologies for the late introduction. This is my old friend.
I think I'm actually crying.
Subaru, you know
You're
him
safe
too?
for sore eyes, Russell.
Yeah, you know, he's a pretty famous guy.
He has the same goatee
I
as
know,
everyone else in
right?
this
You'd
fucking
be familiar
capital.
with me.
Yep. There's
I'm
only
very
one
honored
beard
that you
style.
asked.
If you don't have it, then you don't
Mr.
get beard.
Russell, are you also familiar with Subaru?
Of course. As someone who does business in the royal capital, I pay attention to everything discussed within the castle. The people involved in such
The
affairs
fact that
are
you
no
think
exception.
we're important already
Not to
makes
mention, I
your
hear that Mr.
credibility
Natsuki,
very
despite
low,
the absence of
Russell.
his master,
Like, if anyone
negotiated with
heard
royal
that
candidates
you're
and
making
great
dealings
efforts
with
to set all the
Emilia, like,
pieces in
you would
place.
get fucking fired,
Along with Miss
Russell.
Emilia, you are currently someone of great renown at the royal castle.
What are you
That kind of a
talking?
reputation?
Oh,
Just so you know, I'm not
that's
some
right.
big
All the
shot like
loops we've
that.
been doing.
No, your reputation is well earned. Rem is very proud.
Oh,
I
we
can
earned
agree to
it.
that too. Subaru worked really hard.
17
after all.
painstakingly
I know I was working
episodes
hard, but
earned.
still.
Anyway, because of Russell's favoritism for Subaru, the coordination went without any issue.
I think what
My,
makes it so
such a capable friend to
unnatural
have,
is
and
that
a servant
everyone
with
has their
great
own monologue
promise.
instead of like
As a Royal Capital
talking
Merchant
to
Guild
each other.
representative, I deal with a great many.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
explaining.
Which is why the evil
There's no,
Yeah,
like,
that's right. The way they
back and
talk
forth.
is
If
not
you want to
natural.
deal with an evil
I'm gonna
magician,
say
you
my
need to
line.
be cautious of their
Now
words
you
and
say
deeds.
your line.
Sometimes
no,
you
like-
have to be firm with them.
Even with
'cause they're
Subaru
not-
and Tika.
I understand.
Yeah,
I'll be sure to
Yeah.
remember those
because they're not
words.
talking to each other. They're talking to the
Assertive
player.
reply.
Yeah,
Trying to make sure the
exactly.
player is paying
And I
attention to
tremble
the
in
story.
fear.
Evil magician? You, Roswell?
I always
Why?
have to repeat names.
It seems EMA
For
has
me,
snuck
that's-
one past the
Yeah,
keeper
in
as
case-
well.
He's
Yeah,
right
there
in
you,
front of
there
us.
you
Subaru
go.
tends to be.
And there you
Do
go.
with genuine reactions like these.
Well, now I've just about lost all my reputation.
Yeah, the way they talk is like,
Let's get back to the main topic.
let's remind the player
Clever
what kind of
evasion.
characters these
Having
guys
said
are.
that, Roswell speaks true. Everyone awaits inside.
But still, thank you very much, Russell. It must have been really tough, right?
No, it's fine. Of course, I see this as an investment, and hope for an
Although,
appropriate return.
it could be
Oh.
that they're directly
Please continue
translating
to
the
the Royal
Japanese
Selection going
dialogue,
forward.
because in
Mr.
Japanese,
Mr.
you
Natsuki.
do refer to people
I'll
by
do
their
my best.
names more often than in
That is
English.
true.
It's actually rude to not
Getting
call
nervous.
people by their name.
Why should you be nervous,
Yeah, not
Subaru?
like you or him.
Yeah, him or
But
Her.
even just like
So
talking
true.
at them.
Even for
You have to
me.
like announce their name before you start talking at them.
Things about Subaru.
I think a lot of Asian countries are like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Vietnamese is
Come
kind
on,
of similar to
I'm
that as
opening the
well.
door. 1, 2.
Hey, wait, my heart's not ready!
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh, so you're finally
just
here.
feels proper that way.
You sure did take your
Yeah.
time.
And when you're with family, you don't
In
really have to do that because
Colorado,
it's
we say time
it's
is money,
family.
you know?
But I think in proper
How
terms,
typical
it's
of
better
you to
that
say
way.
such a thing.
Then again, we're barely getting out being a third world country, so I don't really know if anything we do
That's
is
enough.
proper.
They were invited into my household, so they're my guests. As the
Okay, no
master
more.
of the estate, I won't allow such quarrels.
No, we got a
Hey,
yeah,
baby
This
booze.
is really something.
sweet
it?
pajama
Right.
party,
Everyone is here.
right?
Thanks to Subaru's charm.
And
Stop
everyone
making everything
forgot
my
their pajamas.
responsibility. I saw
Why does it
how
have to
tense
be a
things
direct
are.
translation like that?
Whoa, tense
Because they're
Yeah.
lazy.
Whose fault do you think
Sweet
it is?
pajama party.
Let him say what he will.
Oh, never mind.
Shit.
Now it's
Everyone's
ruined.
fucking here.
Self-awareness.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone's fucking here.
And then Reinhard.
Oh man, Rom's fucking here.
It's
Oh my
Yeah,
god, he is here.
boy.
out of the ordinary.
Show me that. Show me the
Us all
Ricardo.
gathering here
Where is he
without
at?
Game's ending soon,
summoned
isn't
by
it?
the Council of Wise Men.
Whoa. I get why you're all
Oh,
The
here.
game
the
fucking
boys are
crashes.
here.
Too much models loading.
Here's impressive.
No, Subaru. You mean
Boys
5
are
Royal
here.
Selection candidates and their 5 attending nights.
I'm just a knight hopeful, but that's true. I shouldn't forget that.
News to you, player.
Such pressure.
Subaru, are you okay? If you want, I could do the talking.
No, don't do that.
Leah's story will
Let's
jump around
not.
everywhere, so be prepared for that.
Well, thanks, Buck.
Prepared for what? Also, I'm happy for the offer, Mealy, but leave this to me. I'll do my best.
All right then, do your best.
Yeah. Thanks for the support.
Great
thank
joke.
you very much for taking the trouble to
Riveting
attend on this fine day.
Comedy.
I have no use for your boring introductory remarks, commoner. I am spending my valuable time here. If you have nothing of worth to say,
Is this the first time hearing Priscilla in English?
Don't complain
so,
about a
yeah.
conventional
It's not
opening
bad.
line.
She
Anyway,
kind of
thanks
does
for
have that
help.
Ojo
I know
son
it was
feel.
sudden, so I'm grateful.
This is an important matter related to the royal
Oh no,
selection.
the bitch hand.
Here's the
Considering
hand,
your actions
bitch.
so far, it would be a
She
bad idea
enters
to
the room
ignore
with that hand up.
I talk like that too. I just raise my hand up and spread my finger like that.
You're like getting ready for
Yeah, I was there too. Me
And
too,
then
me
slap
too.
in.
Hey!
Yes,
Oh, that-
You're voiced by Keith Silverstein.
I can get
Oh
rid
my
of
God.
stuff like stiff shoulders just like that.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that would actually be really helpful.
Also, thanks to Natsuki, my company cultivated a
Molten
Julius broke the
core!
contract and told me about yesterday. Don't worry.
I thought
Maybe Anastasia was so rich that she bought herself like proper English, like speaking lessons. So now she just got rid of her accent.
That's a good headcanon.
And dread.
That's acceptable.
As for me,
So
That's better
people
than-
think she's classy.
What happened yesterday, right? I've got a stake in this.
But then she wears her Eurocamp cap everywhere, so like what?
Miss Phelps
Hey, she's gotta still be with her roots, man. She can't
Talk
forget
about
all of that.
But
There should
please,
be like.
let me hold off distributing honors
Guess
for all
it's
your
expecting
input
too
until
much,
later.
but like trying to get
Well, this isn't
trying to get to
completely
know
unrelated to
Anastasia
Al's
more,
extremely
and she like
self-assertive
messes
comment.
up, and the accent split, like
Although I can
slips
only
out.
imagine what you
I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that
when
shit.
she like gets angry and then she
Yeah.
has to like
accent after all.
revert back to her
You're a genius
natural
when it comes to
language.
making a bad atmosphere.
That'd be
Natural
nice.
language. Yeah, sure.
Of course, everyone here already noticed the same thing. All that remained was to say it out loud or not. Or did you wish to put a lid over the obvious truth?
Oh, I see all of us got to the answer, and it only took you guys a couple of days, and it took me
You can all lick each other's
5
wounds
loops
on
to
your
get to that point.
Princess, you're going too far. I'm sure even he realizes that. There are just some conversations people aren't eager to have. He can't help that. He seems pretty close to that girl after all.
Such lenient words for an enemy. Regardless of their status as real or fake, all royal candidates are our enemies.
But then why did you
She's got a
come here
point.
today, Priscilla?
That's true.
If you say everyone
Everyone
around you are
apples.
enemies, wouldn't it be dangerous to come? And yet you still came, Priscilla. That's probably because you
You
trust
are all
us and have
enemies,
expectations
but
for
also you are like
Am I wrong?
gnats.
The mumblings of a half-devil irritate my noble ears terribly.
Now I know Lance is already fucking losing it.
Either revise your words or withdraw them.
Yo,
Priscilla
you're gonna catch these
Daria.
hands.
Saying such
No, this
statements is
hand.
not
Cash-
wise here.
Just the
Cash
left
me
one.
outside,
That's no good,
motherfucker.
princess. Losing
Oh,
your
damn,
temper
Anastasia's
just
already
because
throw
she
down,
hits you
too.
where it hurts is childish.
That Eurocamp ad's gonna come out.
But I owe that girl a debt, so I'm going to take her side too. Don't think you can push your luck by banding together, commoners.
What are they gonna do to Priscilla? She's got super strength. She'll fucking squish all these
In that
motherfuckers.
case, you're terribly mistaken.
I don't think any of them know that.
Stop this,
Not that that
okay?
would stop them from
Don't
being
make the
stupid.
situation even worse.
Yeah.
You're putting me in a tough spot here.
Only one of them can fight too. I think
Be
Crucia's the only one that
quiet,
has actual former
Or do
training.
you wish that ugly
Yeah,
head
no,
of yours
Crucia's a
to be
bad.
removed from
Actually,
your
I'm pretty sure Crucia would kill everyone in this room.
Good. It can't be helped.
She's been trained.
His
She's
was a
trained by
noble
Wilhelm, right?
sacrifice.
So
Isn't
Yeah.
that a little cold,
So
though?
yeah, she's
I
gotten
won't
training with
allow
Sword
you to
Saint
cut off Mr. Owl's head.
or Sword
Miss
Saint.
Priscilla, please return
Hopeful.
to your seat.
yeah.
I don't think he actually got the
No,
title.
he-
Well worth the trouble of coming here.
Oh no, his wife did, right?
Yeah, that's
He
right.
was
His
a
wife did, and
trainee
he
of
wanted
his
to
wife.
beat
Very well.
her, and
I'll
she's
go
a Sword
along
Saint.
with this.
Yeah.
Whoa. How could
I
Druid
see there
from
can only be
Reinhardt
one
pull it
sword
off?
saint
I entrust
per
the rest to you, Subaru.
generation, right?
Yeah, I
Like
think it's a
you've made
title
Miss
that only one
Priscilla
person can
understand.
carry at a time. So
Right,
Reinhardt's
and
the
then you
current
had to
one.
get is our guy right here.
You'll be fine, Subaru. I'll be here watching from your side.
What the fuck are we doing? I wasn't paying attention at all.
Look uncool in front of you
Speech
here.
time.
Oh,
Finally, because he was about to do it, and then Priscilla was like,
It really is unforgivable.
I wonder if Al is
Reconstructing
gonna
the
like
body
try to
of
kill
Will,
Ram or
you say?
whatnot. I don't know what that was.
Yes, is such a thing possible?
nah,
I
it's
think if you
we're done
spent
with
a
that
lot of
already.
time
Yeah,
to
that's-
slowly
that's
change
old
the
news.
skeleton and
could've
other
just
parts,
not
it
did
wouldn't
that.
be impossible.
That was like the most one intriguing like plot twist that they had, and they just totally like went away with it.
Hiding her third eye and blocking her throat where food passes. This isn't something that can
Well,
be
they
done
really don't have the
quickly.
word for esophagus in this
One
world,
could
huh?
say it's like remaking her into a completely new creature.
no.
A new creature, huh? But couldn't the cat ear's magic do something about that?
That's right.
Felt's
Ferris's healing magic.
Ferris like, I'm not a fucking cat.
Capable of doing things others
My hair is
cannot.
just like this.
Would Ferris's healing magic work? What do you think, Ferris?
I'm happy you have so much hope in me, but I think it would be a little difficult.
She can heal body parts. She can't just rearrange shit.
But if it's this very
So, does she just constantly choke on her own spit then? She never swallows?
I think healing magic
she just
would have
spits
no
it.
effect.
Yeah.
She carries a pot around.
No.
Yeah, she's just constantly spitting and doing her little tobacco
Body was made that
Yeah.
way years
thing,
ago,
but
right?
it's just for spit.
Can't say
There's a lot of southern things in this game.
How he said it, yeah.
Just an example. But when did you lose your arm, Allie?
Allie has a pretty fresh ring to it.
Call him Allie.
Yeah. It's been a little over 10 years since I lost this arm. I'm totally used to it now, though.
Even Fairy's
didn't notice
healing
he
magic
didn't have an
can't
arm.
fix this arm Allie lost. After all this time,
It's okay.
a
I don't
lost
think
arm
anyone
won't go
notices
back.
Al.
That's probably the only... Seriously, everything about Al is the only interesting tidbit trivia that we've been getting.
Natural now for this
I
body
didn't
to
know
not
that he
have
lost
an
his arm 10 years ago.
So,
And that he hates Rem for some
Yeah,
reason.
he hates Rem for some
Her
reason.
esophagus being blocked are natural too?
that's what I think.
Maybe he's racist.
So even if I use healing magic,
No, he likes
won't be any
Ram.
better than she is
Oh.
now.
Cause he
What made him angry? He saw
he said he was
Rem's-
talking to Rem and he thought Rem was actually Ram. And then he was like, okay, Ram, I'll see you next time. And Rem was like, oh no, my name is not Ram, it's Rem. And he's like, what did you just say? It's like, yeah, my name is Rem. It's like, no, you're bullshitting me.
Ram? Are you kidding me? And like,
Yeah, and he got super angry.
No, I am Ram.
As a weak point for me
What
as well.
are you saying? Like something like that. I'm like, what?
I
What?
have no
Is he
memory of
colorblind?
any factors that would refute Ferris's opinion.
No, that wasn't like a I'm confused. That was like a
Come up,
I'm
so
furious
just
at
let me know
learning
now.
this sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Difficult with
Like is
medicine,
a like an epiphany that like
Most
Ram had a
medicines and
sister, a twin
decoctions
sister
are
named
weak
Rem.
compared to healing magic.
And I don't know
Much like
why
this
he
Anastasia.
I
knows
don't know
Ram to
what made him
begin
angry.
with.
It would be
Had
difficult for me to
he
believe this
got
as well.
Ram's identity wrong, or that he
This individual
I don't know
must be
what it
quite
But how
was.
does he know Ram?
constructing bodies.
Yeah, how does he know Ram
No
first
way
of
to find
all?
the perpetrator.
Because he's never met
Wish
Rem
I
before
could.
in his
I have
life.
no idea who it could
Never.
be. I'm sure in the time it takes to
And they're
investigate.
twins.
And he's seen her follow Subaru around. That was the first time they actually spoke to each other. So
We're at an
what was he even
impasse.
thinking this whole time? That's Ram.
Harry doesn't like this.
I guess.
All of you are puzzling for so long. But over what are you so concerned?
I have no idea for so.
You must realize it. If the story that Commoner brought is true,
Oh, I didn't know her last name. Thanks, Krush, for just vomiting that out for everyone to hear.
to reveal the truth. Remove the false candidate, and the obstacle disappears.
Yeah, apparently all these
Stone
people
Royal
have last
selection
names.
would resume. Why would
Or
we
the
be
candidates,
so
I guess.
concerned over the problems of those who hindered us so much?
Yeah, everyone has last names. The only people who don't is Emilia and Ram. I'm assuming Emilia, we don't know her last name yet because her last name is like
Everyone in
Natsuki.
our camp. Now, I think Rem and Ram are just Rem and Ram.
Because we couldn't
Yeah.
sleep at
I
night?
don't. Demons don't get two names.
They were used by some dangerous people, dragged into a royal selection they wanted no part in, and their lives are in danger. The more I hear, the more I sympathize with that girl. Right, Reinhard?
Miss Felt.
Right, tactical nuke.
Anyway, if they're being posted in the royal selection,
I wonder if she like
well,
feels power
I
just
wanted to
swinging him
something
around in front of everyone's
That would be
faces.
more than
Oh,
enough reason for me to
absolutely.
go along with
Since
this
she said she's from the slums, this is
Well, I
like
have a slight
the most
objection
power
to
she's
her
ever felt in her
methods.
life, right?
I have the same opinion as Miss Felt. If Miss Felt decides to do this, my duty is to push aside the many
See, I like
obstacles
these
in
two
her
a
path.
lot. Like, what an interesting pair. The most powerful man in the whole world, and then like this
A
like
girl from the
this
slums
slum
that hasn't
urchin.
had much.
Kick the ass of
Yeah,
people you don't like.
If that is your command.
it's like if Robin Hood just got like like a nuke, and he can just use it whenever he wants to steal from the rich. And
Someone
give to
who's
the
like
poor.
such like a bottom feeder that's never known real power, and then all of a sudden it's just laid at their feet. That is such an interesting pairing.
Quiet. I'm still
Too bad
in
we'll
the
never see into
We're
season
never gonna
8.
see them
Interrupt the word.
for like 5 seasons.
Also,
You shouldn't jump to hasty conclusions. What I have to say next is most important.
Is it?
Just say it.
Interesting.
I wasn't anything you have to say, Cassandra.
Embodiment of greed herself. I'll
take your words as a compliment.
That's her voice actress. Cassandra Lee Morris.
While we have no obligation to help them, there
Yeah.
is benefit to it.
Lance is very well versed in the English.
She's so good. She voices like just countless like iconic characters.
Turns out to be a fake. That would be a big scandal. So what happens if we solve their problem and show mercy on top of that? The church couldn't hold their head above ours. The main aim of the royal selection is a covenant with the dragon. We would obtain a pretext to silence those who would meddle in it. Would that not be beneficial? So, do you like my way of thinking?
Of course.
Why, thank you.
A conclusion drawn from no emotion is the exact
Little
opposite
bitch.
of felt, and exactly like Anastasia.
You say that, but please don't misunderstand her as having no emotional connection. That is simply a condition required by Miss Anastasia.
What does she do for you,
Even if she
Julius?
says to help them based only on emotion.
Like I get like everyone else and why they're so like connected to their royal candidates, but like I still don't understand you.
Yeah, how did you meet her and like become so like loyal to her?
Were you like from extremely poor family and then she like paid off all your debts?
Julius!
Did she like save your life or something?
Things are you saying? This has nothing to do with your job as a knight, does it?
No. As your knight, I must do my utmost to prevent misunderstandings of you, Miss Anastasia. However...
yeah, they're not close.
What?
Like,
Julius
close
the
like
finest.
friends.
Of my heart that I'm glad I became
They're like
your
close like
knight.
professionals.
My sword
Yeah.
and my loyalty belong
Maybe
to
she
you.
just bought him.
That's not
Maybe.
worth one coin, but my doctrine is to take anything given, so I'll reluctantly accept it.
Well, he speaks loyalty like it's a higher calling than just
Well.
money.
It appears that it is my turn
Yeah.
to state my opinion.
Maybe it's just like Reinhardt, where you just
No need
felt
to
like
look so worried.
a compelling
When one's gaze
to
becomes
support
clouded,
her.
one can
Like
falter
if
in the ideals
something
they carry.
Like it
connecting
was
them by fate.
Rather than stating
Yeah,
my
like it was his
opinion,
destiny to support her or
I'll ask
something.
my trusted retainer to do so.
Miss Cruchet?
Ferris, I wish to know your
Ferris, slay them all.
Felt and
I wish to know your opinion, and if your opinion doesn't make me happy, this hand is coming across your ears.
I hate this game.
I always
I wish
lose.
to hear your opinion in particular.
I lose no matter what I say.
What is going through your mind?
He just like zooms in on the
After
ears, you
hearing
just see
Subaru
cut
Knott's
marks
story
everywhere.
or
Oh god,
Just
no,
bandages.
no.
Melty Christie's and
It's
her
like-
faction.
The physical abuse is real.
Fairy is your knight.
No,
Indeed
Ferris
you
is,
are.
Ferris is cool.
I'm prepared to devote everything to your ideals.
Yes.
But I am a
Yes.
healer at the same time.
The doctor
No.
cocking the gun.
First thing
I'm a
think of
healer,
is doing
but
something about it. That goes even more so
I
for
guess I
people
can
in a
heal
deadlock,
them.
in despair. After all, I was like that before. In an abyss of darkness, with nothing I could do. Miss Cruchet led me by the hand and rescued me from there.
what?
How I became
More
the person
context,
I am
please?
now. So I can't possibly reject a hand reaching out for help. I'm sorry, Miss Cruchet.
Can I have more, sir?
Full and
More?
Where are all the
But-
cat people?
That's enough. No need to finish.
Yo, they ain't cute like Ferris. They don't get screen time.
You hate
You want
Damn
dog
it.
people though? We got dog people.
Dog people.
Unthinkable. That would only be possible if I ceased being myself.
Miss Cruchet, I love you.
As do I. Apologies for the
nice.
long wait, but this is my conclusion. I wish to be a lord who responds to her retainers. Therefore, we shall cooperate with Subaru Natsuki.
Seriously, how is Crucian just not like the perfect,
Just a charade.
like, royal candidate?
See, you know the answer is that Crush is gonna fucking win. That's why they can't advance the plot anymore, so you think Emilia has a chance.
Alongside my beloved retainer.
They're gonna keep pulling that off because it's a foregone conclusion.
I feel like Crucian would die then. Just to make, like, because it's too obvious already that she's too good.
I think that's why she got amnesia, right? That's to, like, bring her down.
It's to slow her down, yeah, because she was
Yeah.
pretty much winning the race to being the next in line.
That was definitely, like, giving her the limp. So she can't just sprint ahead of everyone
Yeah,
else.
the beginning of the second season, I thought I was like, oh sweet, we're back to the royal like canoncy, right? Like Crush is now behind because of her amnesia. Now she has to like try to like relearn everything, and like Rem is like like
For the sake
dead
of an
sleep.
imposter.
So it's like, oh man, all these candidates are getting crutches.
Dead sleep, that sounds good.
Yeah, and then Priscilla and Anastasia is gonna start coming on up, but it's like, nah.
But
Nah.
Roswell
Nah.
came to the forest, saying he'll let me
I
join
already
the
understand
royal selection.
Crucia's amnesia too.
When I
I'd like
left
a
the
bit more
forest for the
explanation on
first
just
time
how
and got
debilitated
taken to
she
the
is,
manor,
or what she remembers and what
there
she does.
was
Because she
so
seemed
much I
like she,
didn't know.
I think she
only
has her
remembers
core
selected
personality,
parts.
right?
Rum and Rum.
She's a lot
She
like
isn't
sweeter,
here right now.
more
But there's a girl named Beatrice who gets along
not
really well
naive,
with
but just
Puck.
like
Less
I wanted to
stern.
get along with her
yeah,
too.
less
She
aggressive
was always getting mad at me too.
as she was.
Does she remember like? Oh, she doesn't remember who her retainers are, right?
After deciding to
But
join
then
the
she
royal
also,
selection,
said, "I'm not dropping out of
the
this
other
royal
candidates.
selection because
and it made me
people are
Something in
counting
her,
on me."
I needed to
yeah,
get my
something in
act
her
together.
like tells her
Everyone was
not to.
really
So she's
amazing.
Not
kind
to
of
give
still
up,
has like
yeah.
her
Strong ideals.
her personal feelings
so I
in
thought I
it.
needed that strength too.
I think she remembers a select
I must have
amount of
made a
people
mistake
too.
because I was so preoccupied
She
by
did
that
remember a
fact.
little bit, but she didn't
I made
remember a
such
lot.
big mistake at the royal capital.
So I don't know if it's like they kind of reset her to like
I
a
had no idea what to do.
earlier save point in
I
her
organized
memory, or
everything.
She didn't
just
lose her arm either, did she?
Then I met Subaru.
no, because we killed ourselves and we went back a second time.
With Subaru's
What
help,
about that change
I
that
renewed my resolve at the
we
estate.
saved her arm?
And now I'm standing here like this in
Yeah.
the royal capital.
I don't fucking know.
Lots of meetings and
We'll never get back to it,
experiences
so.
shaped who I am now.
It doesn't matter. We're
I'm
never gonna go
different
back
from when
there.
it was just me and Puck in the forest.
If anything,
That's why I
maybe
don't
like
want my meeting
next
with
season
Melty
we'll
and
do like a
everyone.
quick flashback to like
Just a
remind
brief
everyone, and then
encounter.
maybe we'll go back to it.
I want to talk it out and
And see if we ever
understand.
leave the sanctuary in
If I
season
need
2.
to help
So
them first
That
in
sounds so
order to
nice.
accomplish that,
Just talking
that's what I
about
want to do.
things that
Future.
matter.
That's what I
Yeah.
need to
The story. That'd be
do.
nice
If
to
I
talk
don't do
about.
this right, I'll have this really hazy feeling in my chest troubling me.
I can rub it out for you.
Steam right at the end.
But that's how I honestly feel.
Why did you have to say it like that?
Princess, isn't that enough?
Al?
I get you have a lot to say about the princess's attitude, but that's just her personality.
Al, do not speak as though you understand me. I am not so shallow.
Where did you find
as
that
to be
potato
swayed
sack,
by a jester.
Al?
I know.
Potato
Because I
sack?
do,
You mean his
Let me
penis?
say something as
The
if
thing
I'm
that he shoved his head through.
guessing, but you already came up with a solution, didn't you?
What?
By solution, you mean for Melty? Priscilla, is that true?
I wanted a potato sack race. And
I love Al's character design. If you look at his full body art, he looks like he like just fell into a dumpster naked and he walked out of it with fully dressed.
Oh god, what's the button for it? What's that? There it is. There it is. He's
No,
even
like,
got,
you gotta look at his shoes too. His fucking shoes, dude.
I
Just
can't
like
look at
his ankles are just taped up, and then he has like sandals
So
taped
then,
to his ankles.
Priscilla Barlow, how do you intend to save Melty Pristis?
You should already know the answer. We will require that blue healer there.
Me? I mean,
That's a name.
I'll give it a try if it can really be resolved with healing magic, but we've already established that that wouldn't work.
Fool, that is because you only see the easy path.
Easy path. I doubt Ferris would.
You must revise the way you think.
And no one asked you.
If her throat is blocked by some power, we simply need to open it.
I'll
her
shove
arm
my
down
fist down. Yeah. There. Now it's open. See, wasn't that easy?
I shall use this white apple
She's
to
also
keep
dead.
it open.
Surgical removal?
Yeah.
Regardless, doing surgery should resolve this.
Yeah,
By
surgery.
Surgery? You mean using a blade to cut something out of the body?
Yeah, that. It requires a sanitary place and tools, though.
Oh my god, he is
Get those.
advancing their the medicine too
What
quickly.
is surgery?
No, it's just that I don't know. I'm not much of an expert.
Because usually when you get a blade toward your body, that means you're dead.
Surgery to open a blocked esophagus.
They're like,
cutting
but that
open
would
the
kill her. Why would
opening the
anyone
esophagus,
do something
then
so
watching over time to make sure it
savage?
doesn't close up again.
Yeah, Priscilla's like, I like it. Let's do it.
This does not seem like something we can deal with immediately. And there may be a chance she could pass away during the operation.
Yeah, no
That's true,
shit.
too.
Yeah, I guess you're
Especially
right.
since you guys never done it before.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Allow me to make one correction, Subaru Natsuki.
I mean, if she dies, it's not gonna affect the fucking main
It
story.
seems you are struggling to determine whether this is possible, but there is no need for that.
Because
I can do it.
What?
Make it so she doesn't die during the work. I've never done things like cutting and opening, though, so it still wouldn't be easy.
In that case, I can assist.
I'm pretty good at cutting people.
I do it all the time.
As a spirit arts user.
I guess that makes me a doctor, huh?
Same as Mealy, huh? Damn copy bastard.
You gotta get over that, dude.
Anyway, what do you think, Ferris?
If you help
Every time they bring up he's a spirit arts user, fucking Subaru gets mad.
Still not enough.
It's like the third time already.
Simply, this work has to be done alongside healing, so we need at least one more.
Rem?
In that case, I
Ram?
recommend Rom.
Recommend Rom Rom? Are you serious?
Serious beyond serious, very serious. You may be uneasy, Subaru, but nobody beats Rom when it comes to finger dexterity, you know.
Oh.
I should know.
Her toes are very dexterous too.
Rest assured, your praise is
And then like Roswell walks away, but he kind of walks a little funny.
Roswell, why are you talking like that?
After all.
No,
Like what?
don't worry
Like you're
about it.
Roswell, you okay?
Well, Rom and Julius
Nothing
are
to
support.
worry about.
These three work.
You know, I hate telling you I'm
Just my passages are
confident I can do
wide open. It's like,
Pretty
okay,
cool if you said that.
okay, Roswell.
He doesn't fart, it just
Yeah, just whip.
It's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
That's
Oh,
great and all,
no.
but I feel like we're left
Oh
out.
god.
Cat ears.
What
Would
a-
Reinhardt be
what an
useful for
image.
something? I appreciate the sentiment. Reinhardt is unsuitable by nature.
If we need a mercy kill, then Reinhardt can come in for that.
That is the reason I'm forbidden from entering places where healing magic is being used.
Wow.
Guess you
Wow.
won't be any help then.
My
I
apologies.
can see a situation where Reinhardt actually gets injured and then he's unsavable.
Also,
Oh,
Reinhardt,
that's
don't
why he'll
feel
never
bad.
get injured.
I have a little
Yeah,
request
that's why.
specifically for you later.
You don't have to worry about it.
Understood. I would be happy for an opportunity to restore my honor.
But you did it.
What are you talking about?
Now,
Yeah,
When did you lose it?
finally reached the starting
I've
line.
never had it.
Harmony, I am not finished
That's a story
asking
for another day,
questions yet.
like a season 4 story.
Sure are
Ugh.
persistent.
Nah, no
Oh, wait.
The
VA.
advice
That's
earlier.
a season 7.
I
My
assume
bad.
This is another prelude to that.
I'll give you a 10-minute OVA that won't explain anything.
I will not go along as you will. I simply do what I
4
wish.
minutes. Take it or leave
I
it.
understand me.
Ouch.
The matter is settled. The personnel are assembled. Success or failure relies only
What
on
a
your
fucking
efforts now.
long,
Yet after carrying it this far, I still ask you,
conversation
why do
just to
you
get
seek
to
help
like
them?
Hey, we're all gonna
let's
work
do
together.
surgery.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck they're talking about. Just that
They're gonna
they're
save
talking about
Melty.
Intentions.
medical
Why do you assume that
Yeah.
they
stuff.
desire help?
Yeah, they're gonna save Melty, and then they're trying to figure out how to like open up her esophagus to save her.
The surgery to
And
cover
After
the
they save
original
Melty.
reason why they got together was because
That is,
Super wants
if
everyone's
the
help to
subject is cooperative.
to
How are you so
Oh,
sure she would
they
not
got together because they were like, well,
Have you been
Melty's the
considered for a
imposter.
moment that your hand
They
extended
wanted to
in
all
assistance
confirm
would
that
be
with each other.
rejected? This goes to show
So,
your arrogant disposition.
because for the
presuming
everyone
to
else, it was
be
very
impressive
obvious.
favor.
For Subaru, he needed, 4
Did I
deaths
rain
to
on
get
your
to that point.
parade?
Why do any
You
of
are a
them
mere
care
jester after all. Worth
to
I
save
don't know.
Melty?
question.
Oh, I think Anastasia was saying like, oh, if we do this and we tell the church
I don't mind,
and give them
but
mercy about it, then the
wait to
church
hear his
can
answer.
get in our
That
way
won't happen.
during the royal
No
selection
answer will be coming out of that
or
one.
something like that.
This fool got carried
Because the
away by
church is like
situation.
very tied
And
with
when
the
pressed to deal with
old
it
man
in
and the
the end,
eyebrows
he cannot
guy.
even see the reality of the light that illuminates
So,
his own hand.
If the
An
church
answer
owes
from
us
such a
one,
fool would surely be
then
nothing but an
nothing gets in our way from world domination.
Priscilla!
I think.
I don't have an answer for you right now that would satisfy you.
Alright, well,
Right.
tag out. I don't want to listen to the story anymore.
So
One of you guys pay
preoccupied
attention.
trying to deal with the
I'm
events as they
trying.
happened. I don't even know why I
I'm very
pushed this
bad
so
at
hard.
it, but I'm trying. Subaru. Old man Ron comes in Subaru.
Because I want to help them.
I do owe you one.
I don't know if they'll reject my helping
Wolf comes
hand,
in,
but I'd still
Subaru.
extend it nonetheless. I'll extend my hand.
Kabamon.
They don't take it.
Subaru. Appa?
If you not take it, what?
I'll grab them by the neck, save them, then convince them afterward.
Who can Saloon come in? It's like Subaru.
It's stupid
Candy?
to argue over whether they can be saved or whether to save them. All that nonsense can wait until after they're saved. Complain as much as you want after everyone is safe, including everything that couldn't be said before. That's what I'm gonna do. So my answer to your question will be clear once everything is over.
Oh, she asked a question?
Perseverance of a jester.
I wasn't paying attention.
As I thought, I did not procure the answer I wished for. However, I can deem that acceptable.
I like you, Priscilla.
It seems I will have my answer tomorrow.
Why?
Regardless of the
I don't know.
conclusion.
Just very
All
strong-headed.
I desire.
Very, like,
The world
prideful.
exists for my sake, after all.
I don't know. I guess hanging out with Subaru so long, he's just kind of a pussy about things. It's kind of nice to not have that.
Okay. I like the opposite impression. He's like not a pussy for bad reasons.
All right, well, next time on the Weeb After Hour, we will continue with Loop 5. I feel like we're close, so hopefully we can get this done.
Day 8, it goes up to day 10.
Yeah, so we're finally gonna hit day 10. So
but each day lasts longer than all 4 loops combined.
So yeah, hopefully I'll get to do something in this game. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Holy shit. I don't even know when to end that episode because they kept fucking talking.
Yeah, I usually want to leave like on a good cliffhanger, but
I just wanted to leave. I was like, just be done.